Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. It's midday money on a Wednesday. WINS day, baby. Let's go. May the 1st. Hope everybody's doing well so far. Early morning, early afternoon, wherever it is where you're at. Welcome on into the show. Be sure to give me a follow on the Twitter world at Mr. Sean Higgs. Cost you anything to follow. Just like I said, you hit the like button. Winning Free Picks, Sean Higgs YouTube. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? And if you want to get really cray-cray, we have a podcast after the fact. You can listen. I upload it daily. Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Google, Apple, Amazon, wherever you get your podcasts. Type in the Midday Money. That's all you do. Midday Money. You'll find it. Late Night Money is posted there as well. Look at lines when we do the NFL on Sunday nights. Got you covered there. Sean Higgs has a premium YouTube if you want to get some picks there. And also you can support the show. There's a link. $31.20. Week of action. You'll get, I figure, at least 50 plays a week minimum. Baseball. Playoffs. Come check it out. Let's do a little recap action here. Yesterday, a terrible day. Couldn't catch a winner in baseball. Rockies, nice. Blow that 5-0 lead in the 8th, or 9th, and then in the 10th, Colorado, super, whatever. No, 6 runs bottom line. Was whatever. Thank you, Colorado. Thank you, Cleveland. Up 3-0 early. Nationals, Reds, a lot of dogs, but still all losers. All losers. NBA, we split out with the Pacer team total over and Cavs first half. Loser with another total on the ice. Terrible. Props, winning day there, 2-2. So there's that. What am I mean, just a mess with hockey. You kidding me? I think 11 of the last 11 losses, I think I have 10 unders I've lost. 9 unders maybe? Hockey, are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Frustrating. Just can't get a total on the ice. We'll battle back. It's what we do, what I do, at least. I don't know what you do. I'm trying to get on the right track and ice. Let's get to today's action here. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs, plays are posted. Let's get them here in the chat as well. And then we'll be on our way for the day. Probably a shorter show today. We'll start on the prop. No props today. 46 and 74, 2-2 in the props. I say plus 165. We are plus 530 in Prop Town now with our props yesterday. Baseball 51 and 57. That's what happens when you go 0-5. We're down a nickel. Let's go. Get back on track today. Royals plus 125. Oakland A's. 3 straight wins for them. We'll keep it going here. Oakland gets called even money, minus 105 here at home. The Reds versus Musgrove, plus a 130. Red Sox minus 125. Just going to throw in a total here as well. I was thinking about the Braves under 7.5, but it's another one I like there. NBA 50 and 48. We're down $50 here. Clippers team total over 103. Hockey 26-29. Again, the totals have just buried us here. We're having winning seasons and just can't get the free picks on track here. Can't get the free picks. What am I gonna do? I get annoyed when I lose. Why wouldn't I be annoyed? Well, in these cases, we'll try to battle back one day at a time. Picks are in the chat as well, by the way. Dennis O'Brien hitting the like on Facebook. Thank you, Dennis. Let's go, David. First one in here. Need the Clippers. I'm hoping they come to play tonight. We'll see. I'm sure they'll come to play. The problem is when Kawhi's out, they lose, and Kawhi's not playing. That's why I kind of like the over 103 here. They score when Kawhi's not in. can they hold the Mavericks down, which they have on the road, or I should say, because they split. Um, I'm betting on. Why do I thought you had the Mavericks here? Even though it says Clippers. I agree to the point because I got the Clippers over, and they're better without Kawhi right now. So I think you should be okay. I'm confused there. You know why? Because to start the series, I have the Mavericks to win the series and a Maverick future. That's why they're in my head, even though I got the Clippers over tonight. Well, it says, good afternoon. Taking the Tigers money line home today over the Cardinals with a little Mikolos Meta. Yeah. I don't hate it. Yesterday I was a doubleheader. Usually I like to jump in doubleheader either on the dog or the home team. I just couldn't pull the trigger with these squads. Michael A's in the house. Good afternoon. How's your Wednesday going? So far, so good. Had Ross and Jesse this morning. Did a little video with them. And our guy, if you mention Mr. Numbers, he's banned from the Ross show. Banned because he's acting a fool. Marcos coming in, hitting the like button for me and Mr. Nika. Marcos, minute for you, my guy. Here you go. Heat and Boston. How about a over 200 in that game? The Clippers game, I got you covered there. We have a team total on the Clippers. On the ice, I want to take the unders, but I'm just getting crushed. How about both overs here? I think we'll see. I want to do Dallas and Edmonton in the first periods, maybe minus. I think minus half goals you could do. I'm looking it up because I did it yesterday and it went 1-3 with the home teams here, or with the favorites. So this one is Dallas is a plus 160. The Edmonton are plus 140 minus half in the first period. So I think you're at home. You ought to come out, make a statement. So little plus money there if you're interested in that. And baseball, like, oh, really? Marcos Minute for this? Are you kidding me? Tigers, Brewers, White Sox over. We got Casey here in the chat plus the 125. A's in the chat. I like the Seattle under. Philly, I want to say over, but yeah, no, Trout's out for the year. Wonderful for the Angels. I like the Reds. I will do a little Baltimore under. I want to come back on the Rockies, but again, why even bother that game? I like the Cubbies again and the under there, although it did not pan out for me. Red Sox, sure. Trevor Williams and the Nationals, sure. Houston looks like they're back. Give me the run line there with Houston. And you want to go under Dodgers with Monty? I could do some under work there with Monte Crisco. Groovy. Good morning, Hanks. You ready for some daytime baseball? Burns in action. Yeah, I think they should win today here. Yanks just not hitting here. Against good pitching, not hitting. Davis in house. Fade the Durham Bulls. Game 1 of some minor league action. Let's see. I got minor league action on my site. What do we have here for the Durham Bulls? AAA, and we got some Mexican baseball too. So we got Lehigh. Where is Toledo? Durham. Durham versus Gwinnett. Durham versus Gwinnett. Player props in the house. Dog of the day. Cash on the Creighton. Sweeping Nebraska. Getting it done versus the big school in Omaha. Bruce says, not bad baseball record, Higgs, because April's always the worst time to bet baseball. Not bad for beginning in. Listen, on the sites, I am up a little bit. Obviously, I got more games posted. I mean, that's just the way it is. I don't give out every premium play here in the free picks videos that I do. We are up for the year, even though I'm 75 and 75, but I take dog, so we're up a little bit. Player prop. St. Mary's. This got to be base. This is what baseball, I'm guessing. And of course, with my MLB, 29 and 13 totals. So totals have been good in baseball, not so good on the ice. I mean, the NHL playoff ice has been killing me. 3-10, a 3-10 run. 3-9 in the playoffs. 3-9. And not only is it 3-9, it's 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, 1-4, 1-5, 1-5, 2-6. I mean, I don't even want to look at it. I don't even want to look at it. It's so frustrating. Bandits, his Pacers killed my day yesterday. How do you lose a depleted Bucks team? I'll tell you what, as much as I like the Pacers to win the series before the series started, before the odds changed, I'll tell you what, these guys come back, they got a problem now. They got a big problem. They better close it out here on Thursday. There's the Winning Free Picks channel. Come give it a like. There's the Sean Higgs channel. Come give it a like. Follow both as well. Not sure why you wouldn't follow both. Mississippi State in college baseball for the player prop game. Soroka under K's, cashes with ease. The guy's terrible. Campbell and Lamar plus 144. UC San Diego plus 120 from player prop at college baseball. Loves this college baseball. I'll be going to the San Diego game today. All right, so we have a spy in the house. Arizona State and UC San Diego. Groovy. Devers Red Sox is hot, and Trey Turner Phillies is doing good too for all you props guys. Yeah, I did. I was going to do props today, and I did a quick little look. I'm like, you know what? I might do something myself. I don't even know. It's just, day games. I looked, there wasn't, some of the later games wouldn't even have lineups posted yet. Reno Aces, says Davis, in AAA. Marcos, Bucks blew out last night. Let's go Bucks game 7. So, we'll see what happens. Stop Geo's in the house. Flannery cash K prop over 5.5 after 2 innings. 6 up, 6 down. I know, crazy. Celtics first quarter. Yes. Twins run line. I mean, I could get behind that a little. I thought about doing a Twinkie over here, believe it or not. Again, I had it the other day. I was like, oh boy. And Flexion's not a guy I love. I thought about Twins. I think it's a pick 'em on the run line, though. Good call on a Flannery K prop. Yes, it was. Colorado minor league pitching stinks. High ERA. Well, Colorado major league pitching stinks as well, too, Davis. Thank you for the compliments on your Flannery. How about a Phillies team total over versus Sandoval today? Yes. Mike Trout, done. Unbelievable. Dave says, let's go. I'm giving you the under total in Dallas game. Get the pen out. Pen is out. David. Stars under. What's that, 6.5? No, 5. It's 5.5 now, right? Hold on a second. I have it up right now anyway. Let's go. NHL hockey. Stars under 5.5 plus 105. Oh, that's a loser. Plus 105. By the way, under 5.5 plus 105. Michael, how about Trout going down again? Him and Rendon can hang on DL again for another 3 months. Trout's out for the year. He's done. Rendon should just retire. I'm talking hockey. Yes, Dallas Stars. I figured it was you're talking about hockey. Pound, it says barely over 5.5 today. Then Buxton, Altuve, Will Castro, McCutcheon over 1.5 bases each. I don't like Buxton. Wilson Leo. Braves. A manga for the Cubbies, Phillies, and the Red Sox today, Wilson. That Brave game, listen, don't sleep on Hancock. Don't let that big 5 ERA. He gave up 8 runs in the game. His other games, he's given up 1 and 2 runs. Heavy juice on that under, too, 125 in that game. Is it really minor league wagering? I mean, in mine, I'm looking at an offshore one. I got it here. Mike Lay. I'm out on Trout now. You can't say anything for the last 3 seasons. I mean, yeah, as good as he is, he's. I know they were never going to trade him. They should have. They should have traded him. Now you're stuck with him for the rest of his career. He's like Embiid of MLB. Great. Hold on a second. How do you compare these two cats? Trout is a multi-time MVP guy who was healthy for the first 10 years of his career, right? I mean, do we got to bring up Mike Trout numbers? You're comparing a surefire first ballot Hall of Famer Mike Trout to Joel Embiid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, Trout's basically played. I mean, the last 119 games of 2022. 80, 36. That's the COVID year. He was kind of healthy. I mean, you really can't. 2, 3, 4. I mean, he had a good 8-year run of being ridiculous, and then he just can't stay healthy. I mean, he's going to get in the Hall of Fame because he's a multi MVP winner. Although Dale Murphy's not in the Hall of Fame. But I don't think you can compare it. That's not even the same. Not even close. Because before that, I mean, recently he's been bad. He's been hurt. Any upsets the NBA today? I mean, I don't know if you would you call the Clippers an upset? They're the home team. I mean, to me, that's a pick 'em. If Dallas wins, they're favored. If the Clippers win, well, they're home and they're the higher seed. They should win. So the upset would be Miami, and that sure as heck ain't happening. Matt T's liking the Royals and the Reds today also. I like them too. Nick Sixers going 7 all over the Sixers game 6. I think I said it was going to be 6 or 7. I said even yesterday, if it ends, so be it. It was more on the health of Embiid. Mr. Numbers losing his mind that it's actually going 6 games. But again, if Maxey played like he did yesterday and in the other game, and this would be my little rant of the day. They blew that game in New York in game 2 when they had a lead. And so to me, this is a wash. You could say whatever you want, like, oh, the Knicks choked it away. Well, Philly choked it away the game before that in New York. So they kind of wash each other out. If Maxey shoots like he had in the 3 games in New York, this series is over, and the Sixers have won it already. He can't shoot at home for whatever reason. So 7 games, definitely not out of question because he just can't perform that bad at home. Maxi player props, and I think I said yesterday to take a player prop on him too. Michael, you hanging out for any games today? Pretty full slate. I don't know. I gotta run out. Maybe I'll come in. I got stuff to do. We have 2 games at 1. 2 games at 3 o'clock. Maybe I'll come in. Normally I do. Again, Michael, check out obviously you're on the Sean Higgs channel for that. If I'm going to go live, it'll just be jumping right into it because I got to run out. I got to do some things. Davis, Philadelphia -2, fade the Angels. Yes. -2 runs, so go for it. I don't mind. I think the 1 run is what's the 1 run there, Davis? Let me see. -120. I guess you want to do 2 runs. I get it. Groove says Twins with Buxton loves hitting this White Sox pitcher. I think maybe Buxton ribby prop. Let's pull up a little lineup action here. Chris Flexen is bad. We know this. Buxton's batting 5th. Wow, batting .750 in 8 at bats, 2 homers, 6 ribbies. Not too shabby. He should get a little healthy here. I don't hate that look. We got some confirmed lineups coming for these early games here. I was reading an article that talk about Vlad Guerrero, and this is what we said about Toronto, right? We took the flyer on them to win the East at plus 440, thinking, hey, this is the year. If they don't hit now, or if they don't win or pitch at the whole kit and caboodle, do you trade everybody at the break? And it was to the effect that maybe Vlad Guerrero isn't a good player, right? Maybe the 2021 season where he hit 311, 48 homers, that's a fluke year. Maybe he really is like a 270 hitter. Because you look at his first year, 123 games, 272. COVID, he had 262 in 60 games. 161 games, 311, 48, 111. 160, 32, 97, 274. 156, 26, 94, 264. And this year, I mean, he's got 3 homers. He's batting 230. So maybe he's more a line of a 270, 30 home run guy as opposed to the 50 home run guy. And at that point you're just like, you're nothing special. Why are you going to pay this guy big money? I wouldn't. I wouldn't pay him big money. I mean, Bichette as well. I mean, he though, on the other hand, at least has the 300 average all the time. This year he's just totally off the grid. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Pat says, my favorite side bet today is the Brewers. And I remember no bottom 9. There you go. Take that 130 instead. That's a shirt. Yes, I got to get a shirt. Get the pen out. I finally got my AdSense on Sean Higgs, so I could open a little store. I got to figure out how to open the store there. Get the pen out shirts. Player prop says Royals plus one looks good with Lugo on the mound. I don't like Bissett. Listen, I think Bissett's not a bad pitcher. And the Royals, I do like the lineup a little bit, but they're on the road. It's not the same kind of team. Under, sure. Or Royals, sure, with Lugo. And under, yes, because I just mentioned, I mean, Vladdy and Bichette, nobody's hitting on this team. Big Fax is in house. Been a minute, Big Fax. How are you? Any first 5 unders you like for early games? I would like probably all these first 5 unders in all these games. I mean, it's easy to take it over when you see Miklos and Mate out there, but I don't love those lineups. Brewers, as much as they're an overs team, I'm not sold on that lineup. My favorite of the 2 1 o'clock games, and we'll put the 2 o'clock game in there for a under, would be the Tampa Milwaukee game. If we're moving to 3 o'clock action, it's the Kansas City under. Really, Seattle under, that's going to be a little juiced up. Davis over Houston, Cleveland. Fade Jackie. Is that Jackie Mack? Fader 0-2. Fade Jackie. I'm not hating that over because I think McKenzie, as much as I like McKenzie, he's still kind of getting back. And here come the Stros are finding their stroke a little bit. Last show day. It might be a little late. I got to run. I got to do some things. So I can't keep pushing everything back. So I run out of time. Like I do the live show Friday, Ross and Jesse. You know, I know usually Wednesday, Thursday are the live shows, but sometimes I got to get out and do some life things. Yeah, I know. Again, I was telling Mikey A on the Sean Higgs channel, put the notification bell on if I jump in. And if I jump in, I'll probably open up a 2023 update box too as well. Dave says Dallas games have gone under 2 of the last 3, and the one that went over was an empty netter. I know. I had it. Anything on the Mavericks game? I like the team total Clippers over 103, Damon. That's where I'm at on that. And again, this is also because I already got the Mavs for the series. We said that early to start. Michael, I did say to look at Maxi over yesterday. Yeah, I did. I probably should have put it in here. As long as the Phillies bullpen can hold together, Phillies should cover their own line. Big if though. I don't. I mean, I'm not that sold on the Angels lineup. I mean, Ward's knocking in guys. Joe Adell's been in good, but after that, it's I don't know. Who knows though? When would this be the time where you think Trout is out, no more Otani, the sky is falling for the Angels? Would this be like something all of a sudden they're 10-20? Do they go on a run here and win like 7-10 or something? Like nobody's counting on them to do anything. Player prop. Base? What's your base college baseball picks on? That's a question for player prop. If he's still in the chat, he will answer that, Kevin. NBA game over. I like the Clippers team total over 103. I would lean to the Heat over. I did not bet that over 200, Nick. Mike Clay, does anybody have any idea when Belly's coming back? Yeah, him and Suzuki's out as well, too, right? Pound it. I'm not a fan of Bucks either, but he's 6 versus Flexen. Yeah, 2 homers. Yeah. I mean, he's batting 750. You got to take it. Got to get a home run in the second inning. Player props. Tampa Bay's 0-5 against the spread. I'm a big fan of Eflin, but Rays haven't been hitting. Exactly. Rays lineup. I like it. I know Pounded hates it, but I don't know, man. Milwaukee, that's like a duct tape and glue kind of team, man. They somehow just, I don't know what they do to win games. Brandon's in the house. Morning, John. How are you? I'm pretty good today. Pretty good. Player props. Is DraftKings or I go to Desert Diamond Casino. Kansas in baseball today. A Kansas treat. Why can't I log into DraftKings? Oh, man. Let's try it again. The truth. Will the Heat stay within 14 today? I don't know. I'm at a little player prop action here. Our guy Jesse Shule like the Tyler Hero under player prop. I want to tell you to do a little Derek White over points prop. That would be mine. There you go. 2 player props. Hero under, point rebound assists from was it point rebound assist from Jesse or was it just points? I gotta think. I like the White over points. Brand says, morning, how are you? Astros got it done. They did. Big win. Big win. The Bats look like they're coming back to life here. Fade Florida International, says Davis in college baseball. Are we fading the Braves today? Team total 4.5. I like the under. I do like the under. To Moose, another winning parlay. I say Bruins and the Cavs. Cavs never in doubt. Oh, easy winner. That's the one you just sit back and say, man, I can't think it'll be that easy. Pat says, fade the Rays this year. Player prop. They're trash. Rayleigh, Wandermania, a couple others gone. Wandermania. That's another thing I gotta do. I gotta head over to my place and get rid of all these Wander cards. And it's May, which means I gotta rip into this 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got like 13 home run challenge cards. A Rosarena, your guy. Josh Young, he's on the injured list. I gotta wait till August for that ticket. J.S. Chisholm, terrible. Louis Roberts, terrible. Henry Davis has done nothing. Ozzy Albies, though, be worth it. Freddie Freeman, Otani's, Matty Olson's. I got some winners there, I think. Michael A. I'm off the Braves in the series. Riley and Olson are in bad slumps. Also flirting with the Mendoza Ryan, Riley batting 220. Yeah, they're not hitting. The crazy thing with that is you say those 2 guys aren't hitting, right? Is Albies back or is he still hurt? Or RC? Who got Albies got hurt? Regardless, Strider's out. Freed's coming back. yet they're still 19-9. Scary. Groovy. First basket, Tyler Herro. If he misses, then we have a few extra dollars on Jaylen Brown. Arcia's average went from 320 to 270s. Yep. And again, they're still best record in baseball. Best record in baseball, still unbelievable. But it says Sean Hicks. When is the car should be back? June, July. That's why you know the car. The who? What car? Why don't you parlay Kansas and Gulf Coast if you like Kansas and say fade Florida International? There you go. There's a good look. That's why we have a live chat. NBA prop Tatum under points, rebounds, 30.5. Went under 16 the last 20 all games in the series. I like that. Albies is back in lineup. All right. I'm going to a let's see. Let's see here. All right, let's pull up this White Sox. I love DraftKings here. Someone is accessing your account. I know. It's me. All right, let's see what we got here in the Ribby prop world of Minnesota. Because I'm not going to go total bases. I get it. I mean, Buxton's minus 110. Not a bad number. Ribbies. Buxton at 105. That's not that good. That's not what I'm looking for. They're definitely not the droids I'm looking for, plus 105. What else can I find here? Let's pull up a lineup for this one. Let's pull up the lineup for Minnesota. Correa's 110. We don't want that. Kepler, 105. No, thank you. I mean, obviously, they want runs here. Let's go down here. Yeah, Carlos Santana the other day. He's batting 189. He's plus 155. Vasquez. How about Castro here? Castro and Vasquez. What are they at? Vasquez 195 and a Castro. They don't even have a prop on him. Oh, there he is, 170. Ugh. Yuck. I mean, I guess you could go a little Will Castro plus 170. No, thank you. No, thanks. Groovy. Big soccer game today. Both teams to score in PSG. To Moose, looking at it, prop Tyler Hero over 30. I mean, what is their score projection? Is 90 points. He's going to score a third of their points today, all told. I mean, I know that's points, rebounds, assists, but I don't know. Michael, Reds, Padres over. Ashcraft and Musgrove. I like the Reds. There it is. Reds, Red Sox, Oakland, and the Royals. Clippers team total over. Nothing on the ice. Captain Bry, it's been a minute. Good to see you. I'm doing all right. I'll be watching replays as usual. I appreciate it, Captain Bry. Always leave a comment and say hello, Captain Bry. I don't know who's watching. I appreciate you watching, though. Brian, as your car should be back. I talked to 798 today. So I'm glad you're getting a car back. I got to drop one of the trucks off to get some, I think, new shocks or struts for the front end. Make some squeaking noises. All right, here are the plays. Royals, Oakland, Reds, Red Sox. Clippers team total over. So on 2 of the last Dallas games on under. Yep, I read that. I read that one already. I read it. I wrote it down. It's 5.5. I'd much rather have the 6 if I'm going under. I just don't like it's plus 105. I find when I take a total, I don't care what sport it is. Baseball, football, I get plus money. It's like an auto loser, but I can't help myself. Brandon says, John, I'm going to the Astros game Saturday so I can watch the Stros win Seattle Niners with Blues. Seattle Mariners. They play Seattle on Saturday? So that the new kid who they just called up, and I was gonna, I was looking for a Ruby prop on him yesterday. It wasn't posted. Of course, he hits a home run. My son's, I'm gonna say it's like his best friend down here. His dad owns like a body shop kind of custom joint, and he's actually friends with the family and that guy. Pretty interesting. Again, nice haircut. Nice, get a haircut. Everybody wants a nice haircut. All right. I'm not going for a haircut, but I got to run. So if you're on the Sean Higgs channel, if you haven't, Sean Higgs YouTube, if I get back here to do a live for obviously I'm not going to make the 1 o'clock games, but the later action here, Twins, Royals, Braves, A's, Pirates. Maybe I'll jump on live. We'll talk then. But appreciate everybody popping in. I know I hadn't done late night money the other night or last night. Sometimes I need a little sleep. And again, we're wrapping up. It is what it is. Be on the lookout though. I appreciate everybody watching. Hit the like button, notification bells on, stuff like that. I'll see you later. We'll see.